This video is powered by KR Mangalam University.
Putin is openly threatening a possible attack on NATO, while Trump appears to be abandoning the alliance at a moment of growing pressure and confusion. Rants against NATO while fixating on Iran, Putin is finding a clear opening to push his own agenda and test Western unity. Putin is scaring NATO's European members as the conflict over Iran continues to dominate Trump's attention and pull focus away from Europe. I'm Aisha Varma. Let's dive in. Amid the US-Iran conflict, Russia's security chief has issued a direct warning to NATO states, signaling that Moscow is watching closely. Amid the US president's public criticism of NATO, Putin's aide warned the bloc in a message carried by RT News, adding more pressure to an already tense standoff. Moscow has warned Finland and the Baltic states against allowing their airspace to be used for attacks on Russia, raising the stakes in the region. Russia has also warned that it has the right to retaliate if Ukraine uses NATO airspace, framing the issue as a direct security threat. The warning was issued by Russia's National Security Council's secretary, Sergei Shoigu, on April 16th as tensions continue to rise. Putin's aide said, and I quote, "Recently, there has been an increase in Ukrainian drone strikes against Russia via Finland, Lithuania, Latvia, and Estonia. As a result, civilians are suffering and significant damage is being caused to civilian infrastructure." Russia's threat came at the same time that Trump was publicly criticizing America's NATO allies, adding more tension to an already fragile alliance. On April 15th, Trump said the US paid trillions of dollars for NATO's defense, but claimed that America's allies abandoned the US when it mattered most. A day earlier, Trump said NATO's refusal to join the Iran war was a very foolish mistake, sharply criticizing the bloc's decision not to get involved. Trump said he's considering pulling the US out of NATO, according to a Telegraph report published on April 1st. Trump called the alliance a paper tiger and pointed to his growing frustration with allies over the Iran war, saying that he's strongly considering leaving NATO and that it is beyond reconsideration, making his warning even more forceful and explicit. Trump slammed the lack of allied support in the Iran war and in the Strait of Hormuz, saying the response fell far short of what he expected. This came as several NATO nations recently refused to accept US demands related to the war, deepening tensions inside the alliance. Kyiv has recently intensified its drone strikes, and Russia says it has shot down hundreds of UAVs in response to the attacks. Kyiv attacked Russia's Baltic seaports with drone swarms, according to RT, escalating pressure on key Russian infrastructure. The raids reportedly caused fires in both towns, both of which host extensive petrochemical infrastructure and strategic energy facilities. Kremlin aide Patrushev said that he believes Finland and the Baltic states were complicit in crimes, sharpening Moscow's accusations against neighboring countries. The Kremlin said that the use of airspace for Ukrainian strikes would amount to direct NATO participation, raising the stakes of any cross-border support. Moscow had earlier warned Lithuania, Latvia, and Estonia against allowing Kyiv to send drones through their airspace, signaling possible retaliation. Now, Russia's foreign ministry spokeswoman, Maria Zakharova, said, and I quote, "If the regimes in these countries are smart enough, they will listen. If not, then they will have to deal with the consequences."